It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Garrett Cole. What's the scouting report on him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go here in game one. And now for Seattle, Jonathan India. The wind and the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hayden Marlowe up next for the Mariners. First offering, and it just misses. One out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Inside.
And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on pitchers. The game goes on.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. A little bit high, maybe. Ball one. And that one clips the corner. This one in the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, George Kirby. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Yelich goes. Throw to second, he's safe. Hard hit to third. Paredes fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That just misses. And the count is 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone! Home run! And that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, but he squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's Matt Olson. Two runs across in the inning here in game one of the ALCS. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Through it.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Two out, space is empty. That one just misses the outside corner. And the count 1-2. That's inside. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And it's 2-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now here is Isaac Paredes. Cole back to work. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't winning.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Cole a check to first. Raley gets back easily. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Mitch Garver up to hit here. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Garver launched a homer in his most recent game. And that's in for a strike. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Here's the 0-2. To short, could be 2. Over to Altuve. On to Olsen. That's 2. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. 2-2 game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Here in Cleveland, here's Turner now. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's in for a strike. And it's 2-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Machado with a homer in his last game. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Tied up here in the early going. And that's down and away.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. Machado out of the play. Here's Byron Buxton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1-1.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Barehand scoop, throw to first. On target, he got him. Nice play.
This is a beautiful play. The barehand grab at third, throws off balance to first base to end the inning. If you play third base, it's got to be one of your favorite ones to watch.
Back now at Progressive Field. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Crawford with 4 runs batted in his last game. So 2 balls and no strikes.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Jonathan India at the plate. Just missed. Crawford gets his lead at first with nobody out. India measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That misses. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And up next for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that's outside. Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Outside. 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 1 of the ALCS. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That's outside. Now 2-2. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Now a rip into left center. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 to number 3.
Ball.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Joey Estes up and loosening in the pen. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. And now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Softly hit the third, but that rolls foul. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Christian Yelich digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Here's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, and 2 now. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians 2. Back here in Cleveland as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one.
Well, these Mariners do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that one clips the corner.
I got 3 and 2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Got him swinging. And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one missing inside. Just off the inside edge. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. He hit into a double play his first time up. Right through there for a strike. Canzone over at first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
2-2 to count.
This one in the dirt. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 left for Seattle. but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the fourth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Matt Olson. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. In the air to make the catch.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Struck out looking his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. The Guardians down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Upstairs. 1-2 the count.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting.
Here's Manny Machado.
Hitter. Manny Machado.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians 2. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That ball's carried. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 5-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Digging in, Cade Marlowe. Manager out of the dugout now. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Joey Estes. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Joey Estes.
That one outside. Ball one.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Hit in the air, right field. Squeezes it, out. Number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And a strike in there. Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the ALCS. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Byron Buxton. Kirby back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts.
Strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Right through there for a strike. The M's leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. This one smoked out to left. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here comes Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. This one in the air. Paredes makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail at 5-2. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. There's a strike. Raley, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left side. Yelich on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That misses, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. And that one lifted in the air, center field. And there are two outs. Two down, base is empty. And now the DH, Dominic Canzone. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So two down. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching
New
for the
pitcher now,
Guardians,
Andrew Walters.
number 63.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Struck him out looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jose Altuve.
And first offering is fouled off. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
This one in the air. Raley makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Juan Soto digs in for the Guardians. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty, one away. Here is Matt Olson. On the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Pitch misses, 1-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Up next for the Guardians.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Trey Turner. Trey Turner with a chance now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throws it away.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man at second. Slice down the right side. Outside low. 2-1. Just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. Second home run in the inning for him, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. George Kirby won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Trent Thornton.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Manny Machado now. And Manny gets a piece. Two outs. Late swing fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
1-0.
Fought off foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eric Sabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Miller, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
India in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball in.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. That's a hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Move to first. Throw, and it gets away.
That's ball 2.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. See you later. All muscle to center field, and they add on. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in the late stages of game 1. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. At the plate, Isaac Paredes. And that's too high.
Ball 1, no strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1-1.
On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 8-5. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Cody Bellinger. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Gabriel Moreno. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez ranging back. 1 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late, safe there. Bellinger into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the ALCS. This one smacked out to left center. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. No throw. He's in there safely. Tying run at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Gets the call. It's 2-2.
Get a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One runs in, save, and now they trail by one.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine, another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trent Thornton won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Altuve leads off first with one away. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And downstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And that is downstairs. And the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball four to a board.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Pinch hitter coming on, Xavier Edwards.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That pitch in for a strike. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And the next pitch is way outside. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Base hit, one run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gabe Spire is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. New pitcher for the Mariners, Colin Snyder.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Here's Trey Turner. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bases loaded, one away. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The shortstop takes the ball. One out, base is full. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded. And I'll say that was a good, patient at-bat to draw the walk. And you know what? It still counts as an RBI.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Adolis Garcia.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just misses with that one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hand.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Walked his first time. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. And fouled off.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Guardians 9 and the Mariners 8. So remaining in the game defensively, Cody Bellinger. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Luke Raley. Mason Miller gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. To the left-handed hitter. Ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one at triple digits. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Canzone in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nobody left for Seattle. Still down a run. It's a 9-8 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cade Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Moreno batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Gets it to first. Yelich out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Altuve digs in for the Guardians. And that clips the inside corner. Next pitch misses way outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Juan Soto. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Altuve off of first with 2 away. Ball 1 there.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. They lead it 9-8. Here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, Emmanuel Clase.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto snags it on the run. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. In there, sets him down on strikes. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So, last chance for the Mariners. And now, Jonathan India. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Clase, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
Singy, we saw plenty of offense in this one.
Yeah, no doubt, and they were wearing out home plate. Just look at these numbers. I mean, we were treated to a lot of fireworks in this one.
And the final here today, 9-8. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.